Hello there, my name is Mike. I'm going to be showing you all about the new Arbitre.AI Shipments function. It's quite exciting. It's a new way of managing shipments from a source to a destination. So I want to take you over to the website Arbitre.ai, Arbitre.ai. If I scroll down here on the main page, it's showcasing each little bit of the functionality of the program. So today we want to talk about shipments. Here is shipments. Shipments are the basis for managing employees in process of preparing, sending, controlling, and receiving parcels between places. The shipment is similar to the ticket, defines two places from and to. So the shipment automatically removes forwarded equipment between places. You do not need to only send devices, but also consumables, documents with an inventory or a photo to do so. So here on this little screen here, I have my phone open and it's my Android. I'm going to head on over to the Arbitre.AI app, which I've downloaded from the Play Store. It wants my fingerprint to log in. I've already registered this phone with the website. So now if I want to log into the website, I scroll in and I click here on QR code. Okay, and now opening up my app over here, I'm going to click on scan QR code. Let's see what happens. Boom, and there we go, I'm automatically been logged in. Right, so let's showcase a shipment I've placed a little bit earlier. Here, if I click on the left-hand side on the yellow bar, navigational toolbar, shipments, I can open up an existing shipment, and this is what it looks like. So I've created a place, the Guinness Storehouse, where they make the kegs. Currently there are two kegs being manufactured. One is a draft beer, and then the original version stout beer. So secondly, I figured Holiday Inn Express, a very busy hotel in Dublin, would need to refill their kegs on a regular basis as customers finish them off. So it's very simple. I've added from place to place, and I've connected them up by an organization method, which means how they are sorted. So here in an organization, I would add, all right, I want to navigate to only the Dublin bars org and then have that part of a group, or only the Dublin hotels and have that part of a group. Once I've done that, I can then proceed. Once I've added my place, once I've added my group, I can then add my device. So the device doesn't have to be a physical, tangible device. It can also be a consumables like food or packaging, or for big supermarkets or warehouses. So here at the top, you can see I've added these original stout belonging to place. I've linked it to this place, and it's part of the Dublin bars group, right? So let's have a look. If I now navigate to my phone and I go to shipments over here, let's minimize this for now, and I click on shipments. I'm going to recreate a shipment for you to show you what's done. So I am already been assigned to follow the Dublin hotels as well as the Dublin bars as well as Abilito group. So all the shipments that are being currently placed by other employees that need to be managed will come up on this social media like timeline. So it's quite simple. It's got a history and you can flow through it very much like a social media post timeline. They are now editable in our new version. If you've made a mistake, you can edit it, you can delete it. So the first thing I'm going to do to create a new shipment is click on this little plus sign down here in the bottom with my phone. So from is this one going up, the receiving side going down. Choose a place from. it is required to have access to geolocation services. So the app is very much based on Google Maps, and this programming is relying on the API of Google. So I'm going to scroll down here, and here is location. I'm going to turn on my location as the app has asked me to do so. Now with location on, click the plus sign. Just giving my phone a second. Let's check it. Geolocation is on. All right, there it's refreshed. So now if I go to places, I can either scroll on this timeline down to my hotels and so on that I've already added, or I can just start typing a name. So I know it's coming from the warehouse. So I'm going to just type in here, search by Guinness Store Warehouse. There's my from, it's added in there. So where is it going to? It's going to my hotel, Holiday Inn Express. I can either just scroll. Once you've added your places, it's very easy to navigate to them. So step one of creating a new shipment has been done. I've added the places, I've connected them to organizational routes, I've added some devices. It's not necessary to add a device. You can still add a shipment without adding a device by just typing some information in the description field, or by sending a photograph of the barcode or the serial number or something like that that you need repaired. So in my case, I'm sending through a perishable, a refillable item, and it's going to be replaced at the supplier. So this icon here with the bell means not ready. The flaming fire means urgent. Ready is the tick bar, and then we have some delay icons here. So as I said before, this description is mandatory. So I'm just going to type in here, not anything about any keg or any product that I've added, just to show you that it can go through without that. So I'm just going to call for, please send a salesman to check our stock. How much keg, how much beer do we have in the keg? Is it necessary to create a shipment? Please send a salesman to check our stock levels of kegs. Okay. And now once I've added this mandatory field here in description, you will notice the red icon has changed color, which means it's now possible to create the shipment. With all the employees following the timeline, it's going to pop up on their feed. They're going to be automatically notified. That is how easy it is to use the software. So before I do that, I want to show you the devices, which is this little scanner over here. I can add a device here. Click on identification. There are various methods of adding devices. You can scan in a serial number just using your phone's native camera. So if I try to scan in, let's say for example, just a barcode that I have lying around the house, which is an Android TV, it's going to tell me certain information like it's not available or it's not registered. This is the power supply unit for the same box. So on serial number, it's not picking up a serial number. The bottom one here is a barcode. This it should pick up. Let's try the barcode method. Device not found. It immediately recognizes the type of barcode, tells me it hasn't been registered yet. I can't send this device for shipment. It hasn't been connected to this company yet. That was by clicking the scan inventory number, which is the barcode. If you wish, you can manually type in these codes also. So for today's purposes, we're not going to add a device. We're just going to create a standard shipment from the Guinness Store warehouse in Dublin to the Holiday Inn Express. Okay, I'm ready. I'm going to click the red icon. So they're like a timeline. It moves the previous shipment down and the next one up. So for all intent and purposes now, all the employees at Holiday Inn Express as well as Guinness Storehouse know that a salesman is on his way to check the stock level of the keg. To just show you while we are still in the app, before I show you the same navigational options on the website, here is a filter on the top right. Let's click on filter. And here I can filter by status of the shipment or by the groups or organizations that I've added. So I've already added the Dublin ones. So if I go back here, it will only show me the Dublin ones. So there's organization happening. Let's go to the website. Check out our shipment. Let me just check it. Refresh it. Just needed to be refreshed. So the previous one I made was using a device. The shipment numbers are automatically incremented. You do not need to do that part. If I navigate over here, you can see the organization, the bars, the format, the hotel. It's part of hotel. These are all the groups for sorting out which information is flying. To open up the most recently created shipment, you would just double click it. Down here on the bottom right, you can see a record count. How many records are in this database? It is also possible to sort by clicking this icon here on shipment number. Now it's sorted the shipment number sequentially. I can also sort by only what I want to see, only shipments for my current hotel, so that managers can see this. And on the Android TV version of Arbitre.AI, you can do some business intelligence reporting and easily identify products that are high sellers or that are problematic and need repairing a lot. Right, so I wanted to double click on that. So this was created with the app. It's immediately live on the website as it's using a Microsoft Azure Cloud shared distributed database. So all of the information is immediately dispersed throughout your entire organization through like a social media fashion. Okay, so there is my shipment. Let's say I would like to add a device now. Let's create another shipment using the app. All right, this time I'm going to be adding another shipment, but this time with using the description field, which is mandatory, as well as adding a device. So here on my phone, on the shipment side, I'm going to click shipments, making sure that my filter up here, which I've set, isn't excluding any place. Leave them all on all. That way it will find all the locations when I press this plus button. So down at the bottom right on the app, after clicking shipments, I'm going to add a place from, I'm going to scroll down to my Guinness Storehouse here. Click Guinness Storehouse, place 2. And once again, for our demo purposes, we're going to be sending it to our Holiday Inn Express hotel, also in Dublin. Continue. Thank you. Once again, replacement. Description. So devices, let's add a device. I can either manually input a device onto this one, scan a serial number, like I've shown, or scan the actual barcode. So I'm going to click plus on the bottom, which will bring up, besides manual input, the existing registrations. I would like to send one Guinness draft keg here. One Guinness draft I'm clicking at. Serial number required. How about 777 1234? Name of the device. This is going to be beer keg. Guinness. Draft. Add the device. Would also like to add a stout. Plus in the bottom here. This is the stout frame. Six. Beer keg. Guinness. Stout. Done on the keypad. And then I'm clicking add device over there. So there we go. I've clicked my two devices. I'm going to click back here to the new shipment button. And there we can see the new devices. Now in the description column, talking about quantities, there's 1 and 1 quantity there. But I can just say, please send. The salesman has already returned and he's found that it's almost empty. So we're going to repopulate. Please send 5 draft kegs and 5 stout kegs. So 10 kegs will come with the logistics and the shipping. Okay. I'm clicking the red arrow here down at the bottom, which is now being populated. Let's change it to urgent. Let's change the shipment to type urgent. We're out. Customers are thirsty. And there we go. I've clicked that again. And then like the timeline, my shipment number has automatically been incremented by the software and everybody involved has been connected. Once again, we can go back here to shipments. Let's try hit the refresh button just to load the shipments menu again. And there you can see, here's my third shipment, number 8, with the urgent icon. That's the one I've just created. So it's pretty much instantaneous database updating. It's really fast, it's really efficient. And that is how we create our shipments. I can also edit this, add a transaction number. Here I can start commenting on the group chat. Please send urgently. Everybody will see there's also a chat system. If you want, you can add the Arbitre.AI IT staff as well as development staff into your contractors section, which means everybody will be able to see what you've typed in here that's pertinent to the shipment being successful. Once the shipment has been successful, it is mandatory to add a transaction number. So your accountant should give you an invoice on a weighbill number, which comes with a delivery. You can call it weighbill number, something like this, weighbill. Okay. It's now being received on the other side. Someone has scanned it. I can add an image. So if I go here, I can add an image of the Guinness draft. And this is the stout icon. We can add as many images as we need about this shipment to make it clear to everybody else. It's automatically being updated as soon as I've done that. Change the shipment to done. It's been received on the other end. So there we go. Now if I go back to shipments and I whack the refresh button, it's already been updated. Okay, ready to ship. That was the ready to ship icon. Okay, so that's the basic functionality of shipments. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate you taking the time to see this wonderful new functionality that we've added. And I hope to see you all soon again online. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.